I saw them sit down. They click start.
Uh-huh.
I look. I was talking to C Live. I turn around. Lights at 16%. The game's over. I'm like, all right. There wasn't SDs. That's for sure. It was something special. I mean, Hindsight can do it, but I don't know. Light looks unstoppable.
You know what? I'm always a fan of seeing improvements, and I don't know what Light just did. Actually, no, he does do that. He like taps the table for some reason. But I love seeing improvements. I love seeing upsets, and I'd love to see Hindsight pull one off here possibly. But we already all know how good Fox is at dealing with sword characters.
Oh yeah, I mean, bread and butter, just basic stuff. Keep him above you. Doesn't matter.
Run up on him, pressure him like crazy. There's not much you could do. But Mii Swordfighter is a weird actual sword character because he's a zoner in that aspect too.
It is best of both worlds.
And also, I mean, Fox does die dumb early to neutral B up air or down throw up air too. Granted, you have to find a hit, but so far it's been looking okay. Granted, Light is pressuring him. He's forcing his jump out. He's waiting for one bad jump out of Hindsight. He's just gonna raw up smash it.
That's a nice forward smash.
Yeah, that was a forward smash there. Or gets the tech. Gets an error today. He does not miss those ever. Like, when you do see him miss those, like what happened with MSM, like, you know that he's not playing 100%.
No.
Like you said, the Summit power-up has definitely been showing tonight.
And we're about to see some because he has a selection for everything. He
That-
misses a move or someone, they DI up the other way, doesn't matter. You got the other options right.
Oh, there you go. Down throw to up air that was still within true range. That whole combo he did a second ago where he forces you to air dodge down because you think you're getting hit by back air. He just puts the nair out to force you to go into that. Then he rapid jump covers. He maximizes his combo extensions like nobody's business. And he makes you feel like you can't play the game. I think Mii Swordfighter has a chance to fight against that considering he doesn't want to interact with you most of the game anyways. But true confirmed, side B into up air. Like, what do you want to see out of I already stated my view of what Hindsight could possibly do. What do you want to see out of Hindsight to possibly try and make any answers here?
You got to stay on the ground. As soon as you're in the air, I think you just lose, especially versus Light. I mean, you see how he sharks with up there?
Yep.
And I mean, anything. Reading, Light is like super good at mixing up his jumps. So he'll do a short hop. Guaranteed to expect something, whether it's a nair, down air, anything, landing, empty hop, grab, jab. Doesn't matter if he'll do a second hop. He'll do it every other time. He'll mix you up. You feel like you have the read or the download, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He figures it out within one try.
Good coverage right there. He did something very similar to what Light does, and actually this is a Hindsight trait too. He waits for your reaction first and then he follows. But that time, doesn't get a single chance to fall afterwards. But he still did pretty good because considering how the game started, I thought that was not even going to be close for a second there.
No, that was definitely better than what I saw before.
Yeah, like as that went along, you know, you saw that Hindsight state, he found his grabs. He stayed grounded. Those were really when he won mostly, where you're staying grounded. Because when you jump too much, you get hit by Fox Nair. And then at the end, going for the down throw, waiting for the jump, because he already went for down throw up air a few times, and then he just follows you. Unless you can grab ledge, you're getting hit by dash attack.
Oh, I mean, after you get hit by something, you expect that. That's just conditioning. That's basic conditioning. Yep. And it doesn't matter what.
Yeah, that's very hard to. Yeah, exactly. we talk about it all the time, and yeah, Light is, you know, the caliber of player that he is, but you still need to establish fear in everyone.
Exactly.
And conditioning properly against a top level player is hard, but if you can learn how to do it, that's how you will continue to improve.
Hey, even if you don't win the set, you practiced it, you found your options. If you can catch somebody of this caliber with a mix-up like that,
yeah,
you can probably catch anybody with it.
Yeah, get your data and move on. That's the main key. So far, right now, we're seeing. Oh, they played off stream, so I want every one of these matches on stream. I'm gonna be saving that.
Like just keeping them above. Yeah, this is one of those situations. Gotta get down. Try your best. I know it's hard. But
yeah.
Just to confirm. Nair and up smash. Basic stuff.
Yep, keep it simple, keep it clean. It's one of the best things that Fox has going for him. Like, he doesn't have the best kill options overall, but he has so many consistent kill options that force you into very scary air dodges or jumps. And that's what Light is just so good at.
Anytime Hein gets him off stage, he plays it a little too safe. I think you gotta kind of exploit Fox's recovery whenever you really have those situations. Hein's just kind of like waiting for a side beyond the stage. Light doesn't. He's not gonna do that. But gets a forward smash. Completely randy. Oh man. Let's say a good combo opener for Hindsight here would be a down air.
Down tilt on Fox is pretty good because he doesn't go very far. You also want things like down throw or the tornado like this. I actually decides not to go for any follow-up after that. I'm actually pretty curious about that. He decided to just kind of let it rock. I feel like that was maybe it was just out of true combo windows and he knew it.
stage dependent, or where it was on the stage was a little odd.
Possibly.
It's a little risky for him to go for it because if he misses, it gets nared. He's off stage now.
That is true. You give up stage position in that spot, and that's the last thing you want to do against Light. Right now, he's currently being forced into said bad stage positioning.
Where he doesn't want to be?
Yep. The aggressive up B.
Yeah, I like it.
Braver man than most, that's what I'll say.
I was going to say, I get nared there like finally catching Light going on stage with that side of it. Oh, no.
Yeah, it doesn't get the multi-hits. I like what he tried to do there.
He was trying to bait a jump.
Yep, he just empty jumping around him, expecting him to go for the grab, but I think Light recognized that because of where he was, he could probably DI that down throw on reaction. So, try to get the jump instead.
Light's so good with an air though, like he does it to everybody.
Yep.
It doesn't matter the matchup, he just instant.
Oh, not dead just yet, so he's still got a chance. He's still in the game at the moment, however temporary, but he's still in the game.
How do you get back there? Just like that.
Yeah, now you gotta be careful with your jump. Oh, goes default stage. I am not surprised he decided to go for that because he's been working on that quite a bit. You know, I don't disagree with what Hindsight decided to do, because if you catch him off stage with that, and you go for down air, you don't come back. Much like you, that is going to be it. That is an up smash out of shield that's going to punish that every time. Very well played. You, speaking of playing, go upstairs.
Let's go.